So Naviswork can easily like take up both 3D and then simultaneously. But you know, the issue we are having with our architects is that there are no more of proficiency in producing 3D drawings. But then, you know, if you ask me, I will say using PlanSwift is more of convenience in taking off 2D than using Naviswork. But then there are some firms or organizations in Lagos State that they are firm, they are only using Naviswork. I know of like 3 like that. They are only using Naviswork, both 2D and then 3D. So that's that about that. So let's go back to our work. You can see we have the work here already. So yesterday, try to scale this drawing. So now, for the sake of people that were not with us yesterday, I will delete the scaling and then I will rescale again for us to see. So I've deleted this. So now, and I said, when you import your drawing like this, the first thing you are going to do is that you come to this scale. When you click on scale, you see it is bringing out standard, FIS, metric, and then octo. So you can easily come to this metric and click and enter your dimension. You know, the dimension we have on this drawing is 23,850 mm. So when we convert millimeter to meter, that will be 23.85. All right. So we can easily say, okay. And you see, you can see the 4 cardinal points on our screen. And then you can easily use it to bisect this dimension line like this while you left click on your mouse. When you left click, it will bring out this blue line, and then you can drop it at the last part of the dimension line. You can see it is showing 23.85. Why the normal dimension of our drawing is 23,850 millimeter. So now we scale horizontally and then we scale vertically. So now to know whether what we did is correct or not, we can easily come to this dimension to confirm a dimension out of all the dimension that is on this drawing. So let's take this one, this 7,050, and let's see what it's going to give us. So we can see we have 7.05. That 7,050 millimeter is converted to 7.05 meter. That means what we did is correct, is right. So now you can easily move to next phase. You can press escape to allow that. So we can easily now move to today's work, which is a preparation of templates. So to do that, as I said, you need to like relate your manual taking off to your automatic taking off. So you have to be conversant with very well. So now you can easily go to this template. Can we all see my screen where I'm pointing the cursor templates? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, thank you. So we can click on this template. All right, thank you, sir. So when you click on this template, we can see we have new folder, new item, new linear, new area, new linear, new segments, new count. So now we can come to this new folder to create our own templates. So we are creating templates now that we are going to be using to do the taking off. Because, you know, I said yesterday in my presentation, PlanSwift cannot work on its own without a template. So when you click on new folder, you see it opens another folder. All right. You can now easily like name it that this folder is what you want to be using it for. All right. Let's name the folder PlanSwift training. PlanSwift training templates.
Okay.
All right. Let me allow us to do that. Please, are we on the same page?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
So
yes, sir.
let's. All right. No problem then. So I will click on OK now. So added the folder here now. Can we all see? So now, on a normal on a normal measurement, according to BSMM4R, we want to like do our taking off list. Let's do taking off list for a simple strip foundation. All right. So now, there we are going to do site clearance. We are going to do topsoil excavation. We are going to do disposal. We are going to do trench excavation. We are going to do concrete in foundation. We are going to do level and compacting. We are going to do earthwork support if necessary. We are going to do concrete in blinding. We are going to do block work in foundation. We are going to do backfilling, and then we are going to do core and then laterite filling. Site concrete, that is the concrete bed, before we start our superstructure in a normal real life project. So now, let's now create a template for trench excavation now. You know, trench excavation in our manual taking off, it's always like more of like we taking the length. That is, whenever we want to establish the gaps, we are going to take the length, the width of our building, and then we multiply it by the width of the foundation, and then by the depth of our foundation. So now let's now recreate that. So for us to do establish a gap that we will be using on our PlanSwift, that means we are going to be using this linear tool to create that template, because it is the linear tool that we can use to like measure the length, any length of our drawing. So we click on new linear. You can see it's this thing is created under PlanSwift training templates. All right. So now we can now limit that. Okay, we have trench excavation. Please, are you all following, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are following.
Yes, we are following.
I'm not hearing anyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, we are listening.
All right.
Following, sir.
All right. All right, sir. You can now easily come to this advanced. You can see where I'm pointing my cursor on advanced. I've named it. First thing, name it. Name what you want to do. Trench excavation. All right. So now I'll write why you come to advanced here. You can see advanced. You can see advanced. You click on advanced. All right. And it will bring this up. Please, are we all here? Are we all on this page?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir.
All right. Please, if you have any question at this point, please ask before I end. Thank you.
Please, this after the PlanSwift training template, how did you add the trench excavation?
Okay, let me go back to that. That's Miss Victory Zara talking about. So,
Yes, sir.
Let me go back. All right. No. So now we've already had the folder, right? So now, and I said that trench excavation now in our normal taking off, our manual taking off, is that we are going to take the length in establishing our gaps. It's our total gaps multiplied by the width of the foundation, multiplied by the depth of the foundation we are going to use to establish our gap. That is what we want to excavate on that, what we want to excavate on site. So now we can now do that with the aid of this new linear tool. All right. you click on new linear, and it will bring this up. It will bring this one up like this. So now you can now name it that trench excavation. Trench excavation. You can see I've written trench excavation. Please, have you all do this now? Do you get
Yes,
it now,
sir.
Miss
Thank
53?
you.
All right.
Yes,
You are
sir.
welcome,
Thank you,
ma'am.
sir.
So now
Yes.
you are welcome, ma'am. So now you can now click on advance. All right. You can now click on advance. Are we on the advanced page now?
Yes, sir.
Are we all on the advanced page?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now there's only 2 people replying me. Oh.
We are there, sir. We
All
are there,
right,
sir.
sir, Mr. Idris.
Yes, sir. You're on it.
All right. So now, this is the name that we give our new linear trench excavation, right? So now we now want to perform the way we usually do our normal trench excavation in real life in manual taking off. So now click on this quantity. You can see estimating, right? You can see estimating here. So click on quantity. When you click on quantity, all right, just look this first. You click on quantity. When you click on quantity, you can see a plus sign here that is saying add property. Can we all see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. You click on that plus sign.
Yes, sir.
When we click on it, all right, when we click on it, you can see it brings this property, it brings up. All right. So now it's not for a name, but we should give it, we should name it. So now we can easily name it width of our, let's name this one width. When we want to do trench excavation, we are going to do length times width times depth of the foundation. All right.
Please,
Let's name this one width.
Can you come a little bit here?
When we want to do trench excavation in our normal taking off, right? It is the gap of the building multiplied by the width of the foundation, right? The multiplied by the depth of the foundation, all right? So now, same thing now applicable to we creating a template for that now, all right? So now, we will say, this is our width, all right? What we take was linear tools, all right? And linear tool will give us the length. We can easily establish linear. We can easily establish length without linear tools that we choose. So now, what is left for us now is for us to add width, and then we should add depth of the foundation, all right? So now, let's name this first one width, all right? And that's what I write now. I write width, all right? So now, we come to OK. You will OK it. Okay, you can see where I'm pointing my cursor on now. It is telling us that we've added width. All right, we've already added width. Now, having added width now, the next thing for you to do is that you come to this box here, you mark it, you check the box. You can see I've checked the box. Please, is somebody following me? All right, now. So now,
So please, sir, can you come a little bit here?
we've already added the width. All right, we've added width. The next thing for you to do is